obviously this is not your standard 1993 RX-7.
Oh, by far not. No.
What? Obviously, you've got a phenomenal body here. How did that come about?
Oh, well, the body kit is it's called the Fortune RX-7. It's made by a company called Bailside. This is the only one right now in the world that's made, and probably the only one that they're ever going to do in full carbon.
Wow.
It's just so much of a headache to make it.
Right.
And what happened was they tried it, it didn't work out right. The weaves came out all stranded out, and you know, they just said, you know what, try not to break anything.
It's not going to get replaced.
Try not to break it because it's such a problem.
Now, did you contact them? Did they contact you?
Well, I'm actually a dealer for Bailside.
Oh, okay.
Right, through my company, IT Motorsports. We're a dealer for them. You know, well in cahoots with high-end performance.
Wonderful.
So, you know, I sold some of their parts and stuff like that. And then they knew I'm a show car guy. They know I'm big on the scene and stuff like that.
Sure.
And, you know, how it came about was, you know, I wanted to do the Fortune kit, but I wanted to be a little bit different.
Right.
So we started off with just having the bumper in carbon and the hatch in carbon and the hood. But then they're like, you know what? And then I started adding stuff. I started asking them, can you make the side skirts? Can you make the garnish pieces? And they're like, you know, why don't we just do a full carbon and make it just totally unique?
Well, that's amazing.
You know, and they went ahead and did it. And, you know, the only thing they didn't make was the doors. And that's made by a company called Sabon. They sponsored the inner doors and the outer doors in carbon.
Oh, that's great.
You know, I mean, and we went ahead with the carbon doors and the inside panels and fabbed up some O2 sound system stuff. You know, fiberglassed it in with 2 sets of components, not even 1 set, 2 sets, just to make the car, you know, a little bit unique in whatever we got going with it.
Right.
You know, I mean, you got a crazy body, you want a crazy sound system. The sound panels are supposed to mimic, like the backseat is supposed to mimic the original Tokyo Drift car.
Right.
So we designed the sound system from it. These panels, the back panels, just the fiberglass shell, was provided by Bailside.
Oh, wow.
The front and back, but the back we had to modify because we did 3 amps.
Yeah.
The original Bailside only came with 2, so we wind up cutting this area out, adding these pieces, and then adding the 3rd amp. But we still try to keep that Fortune RX-7 look, to keep it authentic.
Right.
You know, to let everyone know that, listen, you know, not only are we here to do, you know, for all our sponsors, but we're also here to try to keep everything original and keep it to the specs of, you know, what the manufacturer wanted.
Right. Well, and there's a, you know, the designer had an ideal in mind.
Right, and I try to be original, like all the parts are original. There's nothing fake about my car. Like, you know, some people think it's wrapped. It's not a wrapped kit.
Right.
It's not, I got the fiberglass authentic. This is all authentic. The latest piece that they didn't get to me was the mirrors, which we just additionally added because the weave was like really weirded out. So they, you know, they finally got it to me back together, and it came out pretty good, you know. So.
Well, it's, I mean, at this point, it's really, I mean, it's a car, but it's more like a work of art. You know?
Well,
I mean, it's...
well, the main thing was, you know, this is the final stage of this car. I mean, for having a car that's 15 years old, the car's only got 58,000 miles on it. Original miles on the chassis, 3 motors, 6 body kits, 10 sets of wheels. I figure I'd go, Bailside was my first kit.
Right.
And this is my last kit, obviously, is a Bailside Fortune kit, which the fiberglass is so much and everyone wants it for their RX-7, but they can't afford it. Right. So I took it a step ahead and just went ahead and got the carbon kit custom made by Bailside, and, you know, just to show it up for them and having them know that, listen, you know, we're serious about what we wanted to do with this car, and have it, you know, have it shown to people, like let everyone know that, listen, if a guy like me, you know, I can make my dream come true. Just envision what you want. Right. Envision how you want your car to be, and I mean, it might not happen in a day, it might not happen in a couple of years. I mean, providing you know, however your money is or whatever, but make your dreams come true. I mean, and part of it, I mean, a lot of it is through car sponsorships too. I mean, I've been with you guys for 5 years, and you know, I'm probably the original RX-7 that's, you know, signed up with you. Oh, yeah. And my car went from a mediocre show car to something elite like this, and you know, you guys opened up a lot of doors for me. I mean, I got Mobile One, Glow Shift, Nostril Drink, Engine Ice, AEM, A-Spec, decal kits, you know, Sun Auto, a whole lot of stuff. This came, Dunlop tires. I mean, I never bought tires for this car in I don't know how many years.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and everything came true because, you know, one, I'm very honored to be, as you can see on the sticker on my car, it says the official show car for car sponsors. I'm very honored to have that decal on my car, and being that I am one of the marketing tools and the official show car, it gives me a sense of proudness to say, okay, this is the company that I stand for, and this is what we're about. A simple guy like me can take a car like this and build it to make my dreams come true. It could do it for anyone else. I mean, no matter if you're the youngest kid that just got his license, or the oldest guy that, you know, he had his classic car sitting in the, you know, garage. Somebody wants something for their car, and car sponsorships is the way to get it going.
Well, man, we can't say enough about how giving you've been with us. You've definitely come a long way, all the way from New York down here to Fort Myers to show us this car.
It's my pleasure.
We appreciate it. You know, there's a reason why you're on all our posters. You know, you're a tremendous client, and you've got a tremendous vehicle here.
Well, it's just my pleasure to come down here and just have everyone, you know, treat me good as they did. You know, especially my agent, Regan St. Peter, great guy. One of my closest friends, one of the only guys I talk to at least once a week.
Absolutely.
You know, he helped me with this whole build. What do you need? Can I help you out this with the paint, with ALSA? I mean, whatever. You know, I needed sound dampening stuff. He got it to me. The decals, he got them to me. I mean, it's, you know, it's just, if you're building a show car, and I mean, every little bit penny counts. Yeah, right. Especially with our industry taking a turn with this economy.
Right.
And I mean, I could advise anyone that's out there, if you have a show car, or even have a simplest ride, and you want something like some nice wheels, or you just, you know, want a nice little simple body kit, carbon hood, whatever, just sign up to carsponsorships.com. It doesn't hurt. I mean, if you want to save money, you want to be recognized, that's definitely the way to go. You come to any one of our shows, you'll see my car there, or you see some other hot car there, and your car could be there too. It's not that hard.
Manny Ramdowe, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you, buddy.